Hi, water signs. Thanks for tuning in. So this is your reading for December 2019 regarding love. So if there's somebody on your mind, go ahead and think about that person. And if there are any questions that you have, think about those. See if we can get some answers from the cards for you. Spirits, angels, and guides, what information, what guidance do you have for water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for December 2019, please. What's going on in their love lives? Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, or it could just be that something new is about to begin. You're using the resources that you have at your disposal to create something, manifesting something with the law of attraction, perhaps a spiritual connection. Let's look. What else for water signs for December 2019 regarding love? What else for water signs December 2019 regarding love, please? What else for water signs 2019 December regarding love? Okay. Looks like you're coming out of a period of stagnation or inability to make a decision here. You were stuck. If you were stuck between a rock and a hard place, you are coming out of that in December of 2019, because that is the Two of Swords in reverse. And she talks about coming out of being in reverse, coming out of confusion and conflict with someone or with yourself. So there was an imbalance here that caused stress and frustration. And I think you have manifested an out from that. So you are urged to take action with that card rather than, endlessly analyzing a situation. And, if you can't see everything clearly what's ahead of you, then you must take a leap of faith, is what that card is saying. So I don't know if you've had differences of opinion with someone, or if there's stagnation in a relationship, or you're clashing swords, but openness and honesty are important right now. Okay, it could be somebody is wielding more power than the other. Let's look. Oh, yeah, it looks like the confusion has been about an ending, an unwanted ending. Scorpio energy. Somebody did not want this ending to occur. There's an ending on the horizon and it's trying to be prevented here. Somebody's been putting off making necessary changes. It's usually out of fear that people do that. Somebody could be stuck in an old habit pattern and they know they need to change, but they don't know if it's worth the effort to do it, even though they're unhappy in their current situation. So this could be you. I feel like this is you, water signs, for those that it resonates with. And so that's the need for taking action, I feel, that is being indicated by the Two of Swords in reverse, where it says not to overly continue to analyze, but instead to take action here regarding a decision that you've made. As clarity may not be forthcoming, but you're guided to take a leap of faith and know that if a relationship needs work, then you need to make that work if you want to keep it from ending. If it has ended, then you need to sort of allow yourself to grieve, but don't get stuck in that grieving process. Don't get stuck grieving the end of a relationship and be unwilling to move on here, is what this card is saying. So Spirit, what else do you have for water signs for December 2019 regarding love, please? What else do you have for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for December of 2019? All right. It looks like you are smarting from some sort of deception or betrayal here, and yes, definitely this ending is here with the Ten of Swords. Sorry to hear that, water signs. That's a painful card to get. It's talking about giving up, feeling betrayed, feeling exhausted. Okay, any one of those things it could mean, or it could mean all of the above. But the good news is, since this is a 10, it's talking about that time ending here. Okay, this extreme stress, this worry, it's all ending in December of 2019. So I feel like you're going to make a clean break from the past to alleviate your pain and suffering. And I feel like, a lot of you have dealt with a really hard relationship and it's left you feeling exhausted. And it could have been betrayed as well. So for a few of you, it could talk about caring for a loved one through an illness. But take what resonates. And so even if it's a relationship that has ended, you may look forward to starting over and being free from the troubles of the past here, because we have the new beginning with the Magician card. I feel like you're going to start taking action. You're going to make some changes here. You're going to allow some changes to take place. You're going to allow yourself to get over this grieving period from this ending. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, contributing to some of your hardship might be, lack of financial resources, as Pentacles talks about money, and this is being in reverse here. And you can talk about an imbalance at home if you're taking care of a relative, or you live with relatives, have roommates, or if you're in a relationship. Since this is a relationship reading, it could be that somebody was taking advantage of the situation financially, not contributing their fair share here. But I think more so it's talking about just feeling overwhelmed and like you've got your hands full. So you're going to have your hands full in December, water signs, which is not uncommon for December, right? For most, it's a pretty busy month. And you're definitely going to you're going to be struggling to balance your work and your leisure time. So watch your spending, be as frugal as possible without being a Scrooge, of course, and things should go fine. And with regard to love, I feel like there is some restlessness regarding your love life right now. And like I said, financial concerns may have had an impact on the ending that I'm seeing here. Or the possible ending, because for some of you this hasn't ended yet. I feel like some of you are trying to manifest a new beginning with this person. And for some of you that with divinely guided action, listening to your intuition and making necessary adjustments, that's a real possibility that you can manifest a new beginning. Others of you are going to find that you're too exhausted to continue. But whatever the case is, you have been shouldering a bigger share of the responsibilities in this connection. So you do need to establish better balance here if you're going to continue this connection, or in future connections, okay? I think that's really what you're trying to do, is manifest a more equitable situation with more even and equal give and take here. Yeah. Don't get stuck in your head over this heartbreak or this betrayal, okay? If you need to end this, go ahead and end it. And if you need to make changes, make those changes, is what the cards are saying. So what else does Spirit want to tell water signs for December 2019 regarding love, please? Water signs, December 2019. Okay. We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It could have been an earth sign that some of you were dealing with. And what it's talking about, you probably heard something, a rumor, or got some bad news regarding somebody that you were dealing with, or something in your romantic life that left a bad taste in your mouth. That made you feel, betrayed, contributed to your exhaustion and your heartache in this connection. In an existing connection, or if you're waiting to hear from someone, I feel like that communication is going to be delayed. Yeah, it could be that somebody is just, if this is an earth sign, it could be, that they are just not up to the task of communicating with you, or starting anything new with you right now on their end. Could be just due to, past disappointments left a bad taste in their mouth, or this could be you. Maybe they are suffering from low vitality or some sort of a health issue with that. But I feel like you are seeking someone, maybe you, who can take care of you, particularly financially. Not maybe some of you, one or two, want to be a sugar baby. No offense, this is what this card can mean, but others of you just want somebody who can, handle their fair share of the responsibilities in the relationship, which is perfectly reasonable thing to want. Okay. So I guess I can leave that there. What else do you want to tell water signs for December 2019, please, Spirit? Somebody is watching you, water signs. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but they're probably observing your social media, or watching you, keeping track of you in some other kind of way. I feel like they're trying to learn something about you in order to figure out how to communicate with you, as the Swords cards talk about communication. So this is the Page of Swords. Could be somebody that's younger than you, or in a less mature energy. Yeah, I feel like that's happening, and I also feel, that you're being apprehensive, and you are wanting to send a message, or you are wanting to receive a message. And we already saw that you're trying to manifest some sort of new beginning, some of you, or just manifest love in general. So I feel like that's going to start with a message, and you will be getting some sort of a message, but I don't think that it's going to be from the person that you might have in mind, is what I'm getting with that. So yeah, looks like somebody that you would get the message from. It might be somebody that's being detached, sort of immature, or somebody that has an unrealistic ideal about love. I feel like you have other things to do first. I think you want to get your money more in order. You want to manifest a partner who's got their money in order, and I think you want to get your money in order as well. And while you're open to communicating, I feel like you're not ready for a serious commitment right now, especially if you're coming out of this Ten of Swords energy, or you've been deceived or heartbroken. Okay, so let's get some more here. Spirit, what else do you have for water signs for December 2019 regarding love, please? What else do you have for water signs for 2019 regarding love? Okay. Yeah, there we go. So I just talked about that you want to hear from somebody, or you'd be open to communicating, but you're not ready to commit. And that is backed up by the Seven of Cups in reverse, because the Seven of Cups is a card about keeping your options open. And it is your element. It is the water sign, so it's water element. And it's saying that you, water sign, want to keep your options open, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, let's get these cards in order. They're all over the place. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like you've been through such a painful experience in your romantic life that you're really not. There's some love lost here. Definitely some love lost with that Seven of Cups in reverse. And what else am I getting from that? I feel like you're having a hard time looking ahead and planning your future. That's where this Two of Swords in reverse comes in, taking a leap of faith. Once you have made up your mind, and have a general idea, and I feel that you do with this very strong Magician card here. You are creating something, you are willing something into existence. The best way to do that, though, would be to take a leap of faith and not overthink the situation. I feel like the more you think about it, the more it's just going to confuse you. You're going to lose clarity here. And I feel like, by taking the leap of faith, continuing your manifestation practices, you are going to get clarity. So there's perhaps a dream that you held in the past no longer holds interest to you, and you're replacing your old dreams with new dreams or new goals. Yeah. Perhaps you idealized a relationship and you learned the truth, and that left you feeling, deceived. So many scenarios that this could apply to, as thousands of people watch these readings. So not every part of every reading is going to apply to you. Just take the messages that resonate. But there could possibly have been a deception that left you feeling, really disappointed. Like you had really high ideals for someone or something, and then you learned that, and they really weren't the person that you thought they were. Okay, so you're keeping your options open. Nothing wrong with that. You want to hold out and wait for the real deal, the right person, the right situation. You've got other things to focus on. Looks like your money here, focusing on. And manifesting something else, some new goals. Looks like some new goals are coming in. Let's get one more card for water signs for December 2019 regarding love, please. Get a card for water signs. Yep, water signs, I feel like you're going to be resting up. You are going to be balancing, your leisure time with your work time, and you're going to be balancing your finances, and in between that, you're going to be resting. You're going to be meditating on what you want. You're going to take the necessary time to take care of yourself. That's always very positive, and it's particularly positive during an overwhelming month like December, where a lot of us have holidays and family get-togethers that we have to try and navigate. So you are going to chill. You're going to recuperate from this heartbreak, this ending, this confusion. any of those or all of the above, take what applies, but you'll be recovering from that quite nicely, I feel. You've been through a difficult period, regardless of the circumstances, and you are going to feel the need to be introspective and take some solitude or some time alone. And you're going to examine what you've experienced and try to understand what it all means so that you can plan for your future. So this is the calm after the storm card. And it shows you starting to recover after something, something trying, some trial. Yeah. I feel like challenges in a relationship may have left you feeling really discouraged or drained, so you're going to need to look within to discover your true needs and how you can restore balance. And I feel like you're really ready to do that. So that's positive. All right, water signs, I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card for you and see what the Romance Angels have to say. Romance Angels, what do you have for water signs for December 2019? What advice do you have for them, please? What advice do you have for water signs for December 2019, please? What advice do you have for water signs? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Well, stay optimistic, water signs. Everything is going to be all right. Listen to Bob Marley's Every Little Thing is Going to Be All Right, okay? I feel guided to tell you that because good things are happening for you. You're on the right track. You're using your resources to manifest something better for yourself, and that's always a good thing. You do you, water signs. Take care of yourselves, okay? Thanks for tuning in. If you liked this reading, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can hit the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video, and I will talk to you next time.